What is up, guys? Pony here, and today I've got a review for you. Now, shooting your friends with Nerf guns is super fun. We all know that. But there's another game that's also really fun to play, and that game is to see who can track down blasters first and get a review up about them. It's called sort of a YouTube meta game, I guess you could say. Very excited about this blaster. I will tell you a funny little story. Normally I go check online, figure out if these things are in stock, and then I'll give my local Target a call just to make absolutely sure it's in there. The young man that answered the phone told me he could not sell this to me because it was in inventory and not out on the shelf yet. But I've been getting these things from inventory for a while now, and so I was kind of skeptical about that. Ended up just going in, and I actually walked by two gentlemen talking. It was the kid I talked to on the phone and a manager. I didn't know this was the person I talked to, but as I walked by, I heard them discussing whether or not this person could pull something out of inventory for a customer, even if it wasn't on the shelf yet. I heard this, stopped and turned and said, "Hey, I think I talked to you." The manager said, "Yeah, that's fine. There's no street date for this blaster, so go ahead and get it for him." So that is what literally just happened. 15 minutes ago I grabbed this thing, got back as soon as possible so I could get this review out to you, and man am I pumped. You may also note that I do not have a co-reviewer with me, and I just thought I wanted to get this review out there as soon as possible, so sorry co-reviewer, but not this time. We'll see how I do flying solo. Let me know. This thing looks awesome, so let's open it up and we'll see how it performs. Alright, so you of course get the blaster, which I'm already feels amazing. It's a 12-round magazine and 24 Nerf rival balls. So we're going back to the normal rival magazines with this one. You can see this is a Zeus magazine, exactly the same. Right here we've got a trigger lock, so you can't pull the trigger when that's engaged. Push it in with your thumb on the other side. It's sort of like a drill. If you've used a drill before and you want to switch between which way it rotates, click it in this side to lock it, and then click it back with your thumb to unlock it. The jam door is located right here. It's actually pretty hard to unlock the jam door. Hopefully we won't be digging in there too much. Now if you notice, I got the blue one. I now have 3 blue Rivals blasters, so I guess I'm a part of blue team. Let me know which team you are for, or if you really don't care and you just grab whatever Rival blaster color you can. Alright, so the magazine slides in on the top, which is way nicer than the Zeus loading on the side. The ease of loading for this is comparable to the Apollo. Really didn't like how the Chaos loaded, don't really like how the Zeus loads, but this is pretty simple. The quickest way I figured out to unload this is to push on the button, then with your thumb pull the magazine out and out a little bit, and then you can pull it out like that. Now coming in with the features, got a nice tack rail up here with a little iron sight up front. Of course, the pump grip, this is extremely comfortable, as is the grip for the trigger. In general, I am just definitely liking how this looks. It's extremely light, as most springers are. So let's just do a firing test. Okay, this thing is serious. The box says it gets about 80 FPS. I'm just going to trust that because it feels like it's firing very hard. And of course, the best thing about this thing is it fires 2 rounds at a time to give you that shotgun effect and feel, and wow. Yeah, so far it's delivering for me. Let's go take it on the side and do a little firing demo in the range. Was the 20 FPS drop noticeable with this compared to the other rival blasters? Yes. Do I care? No. This thing is amazing. Now because it fires 2 rounds and you've got a 12-round magazine, you're only getting 6 shots. Because it's a shotgun, you're going short range with it probably anyway. The engagement range for this, I would say, is definitely between 35 and 40 feet is where it works best. super accurate, and felt fantastic. And finally, they figured out an excellent system for reloading. It takes a fraction of the time compared to the other blasters to just drop this right in and push it forward, and it's locked. And to unload it is just as easy. You can figure out how to do this without looking pretty quickly. I haven't used this all that much. And compared to the Chaos and the Zeus, I don't even have to look at this anymore to reload it. That's how good this is. I am super excited for this. Now originally I wanted to stay faithful to the Elite Dart. I already had tons of Elite Darts and tons of regular Nerf Dart blasters, and so I kind of stayed away from the rival line. Would I now cheat on the N-Strike Elite line with the Atlas? Yes, I would. This is the rival mistress that I have been waiting for. Now this thing is $40. Is it worth it? Yep. Is the Chaos worth $70? Nope. Is the Zeus worth $50? Questionable. Is this worth $40? Yeah, this is worth $40. No need for batteries. This thing pumps out 12 rounds very quickly, is extremely easy to reload, and feels amazing. Light, shotgun, 2 rounds fired. Yes, please. I can tell you when I make a top 5 Nerf blasters of 2016 eventually, as I will, this thing's going at the top, and the Mastodon's going to the top. Those things have been awesome blasters, I think, this year. If you can grab yourself the Rival Atlas, please do it, because it is a great blaster. Alright guys, until next time, it's not about having fun, it is about how beautiful your new Atlas is, and how hard you wreck your friends.